every girl that you meet home and put them in your bedroom. Throw the legs up high, wanna run real hard, wanna get real high, but you ain't got no game. You ain't got no life, you ain't got no life. You're just a real lame boy. You're just a freak, a freak, a freak, a freak, a freak, a freak, a freak. These girls wanna be with you. Dirty boy.
Revelation through conversation.
Warning, 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 warning. This is a Menacing Broadcast. Code Red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the Podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle the Broadcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name's Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. 239 episode. I'm getting up to one more week to get 240.
Very close to that
close.
mark.
Right.
It's, again, one of those multiples of 10, so that's exciting. Everybody loves that. We're here live on Ocelli.com every Friday night. Tonight's no different. We also live stream on Twitch, on YouTube, on Uncle's Twitter, and I see Creative Accidents in the chat room right now.
What's he up to?
He's saying, Code Red, emergency broadcast, watch out, Uncle. So it's good to see you there, Creative Accidents.
Crazy Accidents, can you get Crazy Accent on my line? I want to talk to him personally. I want to hear this guy talk.
The call is out for you to call, for Crazy Accents to call, or anybody. Anybody wanting to call tonight, you can. We've got open phone lines. Call 319-527-5016, or you can come on the show via Skype. Send a message to Chuck. He's charles.ocelli on Skype. Send him a message, and then he'll bring you on the show through Skype. Or call 319-527-5016, and you will be on Uncle the Broadcast with us. It's great to be here on Friday night, as always, Uncle, isn't it?
Yeah, we have Eddie, if he's on the line, if he gets on the line. I got some news for you.
Oh.
He's 10-1 now.
He is 10-1?
They're beating up on the Houston team.
Is who's playing Houston right now? Is it the Angels?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he was a pitcher.
Ohtani. So Ohtani's doing quite good.
He will.
Having a good year.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
But they're not going to make the playoffs. 200.25. They're that far behind.
Oh, really? Okay, that's a bummer. Yeah. I mean, their guy Mike Trout was out for most of the season, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I mean, he is. I looked at. We went to a Dodgers game recently. Uncle.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we mentioned this on the show.
I went to. I think I did. But we went to the Dodgers game. They won the game that we seen, but during their record season, the
Dodgers. Oh, when they went to the World
Series,
they win a couple of years.
They're falling in the standings for winning the division. Yeah. I think though the Giants can take that division, but they say they still got a shot at the wild card.
Yeah.
So,
maybe on the Dodgers, the Angels are almost certainly out. Is that what you're saying? Pretty much. It seems like that's
they
always
can't
the case.
even reach the plate. They can't reach even a wild card. So
Yeah, it's been
I'd
like
say
that.
for next year, I'd give them another year.
Yeah, they've been having trouble again. Trout was out
For
most
a
of
whole
the year.
half year. I mean, that's right. He was out and only had Ohtani that was hitting those home runs, but had nothing behind him to do.
Oh, and Creative Accents back in the chat room. He's saying, Uncle, I count as double callers, that is. So you may want to save me for when you need to go over the top of Sidekick. So he says that. And then
Over the top of who?
yeah, well, when there's a close neck and neck race between how many phone calls we get on the show. I didn't get any phone calls. I had the guest, but no phone calls last
You had
hour.
one guest, though.
Yeah, it was a good
Does that
yeah.
count as a call or no?
We could count that because he did call in with the phone to start.
So count
that's
that.
one call, I suppose.
You had one.
There we
You
go.
had one then. And Chuck, what did you have today?
Oh, callers.
Let's see, 3. So
I'll take that in an hour and a half. For 4, we're going to be coming up if these guys will start calling. All right, everybody, ring those phones. Ring, ring, ring.
Oh, yeah. Call in. 319-527-5016. We'd love to speak with you.
Yeah.
Maybe you're watching on Twitch. Maybe you're watching on YouTube. Hey, pick up
Twitch,
the phone. Call
YouTube.
in. Or you're on the computer. Pick up your Skype. And then connect to Chuck at Charles.O'Chillian Skype. Send him a message. So
Right.
come on the show. Exciting night. But I was going to mention.
I was just corrected in my Skype. I had 4. I had 4. Got one. Yeah, that's right. I did have 4.
Oh, well.
Fridays are big for Chuck, Uncle. He typically has a lot of people.
I
on the
beat
line.
him. I beat him the first hour of 5 right off the bat last week.
Yeah, last week was
Last
wild.
week,
Yeah.
it was. I couldn't even know who was listening on out of town.
It was crazy. We got 8 callers. It was. We had never more than ever. Other than I think we've had more in the Revolution typically, but outside of Uncle's New Year's Revolution, we've never had that many callers.
Was it 8 or 7?
I think it was 7 or 8. I think my
I lost track
recollection
of
is
what,
8.
but I beat you both that week.
You definitely did. Yeah. That was. Was it 8, Chuck? Do you have a memory of that?
I recall it was 8. Yeah, because it was almost enough to beat us both.
Yeah.
But like put together. But you beat us both like individually. So.
Well, yeah.
And I was so busy. Yeah, like you said, I couldn't even check out to see who was listening where or anything.
I know.
I was busy with the calls. So.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. It was a wild night. It was fun. Always someone to talk to. No doubt about
there
that.
was a lot of people.
So,
By the way, you got caller number 1 on the phone.
oh, well, here we go. We're
Okay,
good.
there, caller number 1. Where you from and what's your name?
Hey, Uncle, this is Ed. I got your call and I'm answering it back, man.
Eddie,
I'm
Eddie,
here. I'm
I
working
was just
parking lot call.
good.
about to talk to you about this baseball season.
Oh, heck yeah.
Look at what's happening. You got the Giant, you got the Mets. They're beating up on the Yankees. They're not going to make it. They're definitely not going to make it. Those
No.
Yankees. So the Mets have got a shot to get a maybe win division or something. But wait a minute. No, not win. Win a wild card spot.
Well, get in on the wild card. It sounds like they're doing some weird thing where like a bunch of teams are going to get a one-off this year. But hey, man, you got to enjoy Ohtani whether the Angels are winning or not, man.
Yeah,
'Cause
well, yeah.
you don't know how
too.
many years growing up as a child the Dodgers were, their time of being a winning team for 20 years after the World War II was kind of over.
Yeah.
But
that's
you
too.
just kind of you find a good player to watch or something, and that's Ohtani's the guy, man. Win or lose, that guy's fun to watch, man.
Well, yeah. He was doing good this year. I got to give him
44
credit.
home runs. Yeah.
Was it 44?
Yeah, wow.
I didn't know what his numbers
Impressive.
was.
Yeah.
I got a bleep on my dummy board that said he's got 44 now. Hit his 44th home run tonight, and he's pitching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
The
you go.
pitching and hitting. he could do a combo.
Yeah.
And he's another thing. He's gonna get an award this year. He's gonna get it.
Yeah, I think
he's going to get it.
You know, they sometimes don't give the MVP to a team that isn't, in contention.
Yeah, but
But
this
I think they're
guy's
softening up on that, and I would definitely give that guy the MVP.
he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it, no matter if he's in it or not. But
Yeah.
this coming year, he's gonna get it.
Yeah.
Right. So you got out to Dodger Stadium. Tell me a little about that, man. I haven't been there. I mean, for I don't even know how long, 40-something years. Or
Yeah.
more.
Well, we went there to see
50.
a game. It was against who?
They were playing Colorado Rockies.
Oh, the Rockies.
Yeah.
Rockies.
Mm-hmm.
When
yeah.
I show up, they win.
Yeah, they won. They won
But
that night.
listen, what's happening with their
All right, all right.
their thing.
Start going more, will you?
They are not winning when they were away, or winning some at home. I mean, if I'm not around, they're not doing anything. And I think it's the same
Yeah.
with the Angels. I mean, this is going crazy.
Oh, yeah?
Going back and forth between these players, these teams. But, there's another thing. Did you see the thought when Gina Jeter went into the Baseball Hall of Fame? Did you see that?
Oh, he did? No.
Yes, he
No,
did.
I didn't get to see that, but I did get to see him in the last year that he played because I have a friend who's a big Yankees fan, so I got tickets for the Mariners, over at the Mariners ballpark in Seattle.
Oh.
Took my friend and his wife, and he got to see Jeter on his, farewell tour.
Right.
So, Jeter should be in the Hall of Fame.
He was in.
I'm
He
not
was
a
in.
Yankees fan by any.
They went in.
Yeah.
It was. What was it? Was.
You talking about the year this all?
No. When we saw what day was that when we saw
All-Star game?
the Hall of Fame baseball?
Oh, the induction to
The induction Hall of
to
Fame.
the fall.
That-
you
what
were
day
watching
was
that on
that?
TV?
You've seen it. What was it? What day was it?
I was watching the Hall of Fame. Of
Well, you
baseball.
gland by back and forth going up the
I
stairs.
wasn't
down
paying
the
attention to that.
See, you don't
He
use your
was just
brain.
inducted this year?
Sidekick here. He got inducted this year, this coming year. He
He should have been in without a hitch. I think. Not really much scandal about him or anything. He was just a good player, all the way around.
Oh.
In spite of being a Yankee,
Now load of others, Wally fingers.
Oh, the fingers. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For Oakland and I can't remember the other names, but there was about over 80 or 50 of them ahead of him.
Wow.
And they
Wow,
made a
lot of them.
nice
So
old.
they
And
inducted
they
a
would.
bunch of people this year, huh?
Yeah, they did. A bunch. It was
I'm out of the
because
loop on that.
that's because I know it was.
Was it?
I think it was Sunday.
Oh, okay. I don't know what
And
they.
it was either Saturday or Sunday, but they had to. No, it was Wednesday. Let's take that
Wednesday.
back.
Oh,
it
God.
was the middle of the week. It was Wednesday.
No wonder I was.
This
watching.
was Wednesday that it was there because of they said we were waiting so long is because the COVID and they couldn't get it
Lee, I was
settled.
going to say, let me guess, because of the pandemic narrative.
Right, that's right. But
Yeah.
it was middle of the week is one of the last Wednesday. It was Wednesday. Yeah, now I
Okay.
remember.
Well, what about those Giants, man?
Oh,
You're-
yeah.
you're kind of a Giants fan too, and
Yeah, then
those
Giant
guys just won't
fans.
lose, man. The Dodgers get close, and then they start losing, and the Giants don't start losing. I'm getting sick of it, man.
The Giants are gonna take that division. I have deeply feeling
so.
they're already at 3 games up. Depending on what they
Yeah, because the Dodgers lost the last 2 nights, and the Giants just keep winning, man.
depending
I can't
on
get
what
ahead.
depending on what the Dodgers did tonight, they might be even 4. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I know. I
I
know.
mean, because
the Giants. We keep waiting for the Giants to collapse, but they're not gonna.
they're not going to
There's no more-
collapse.
There's no time for them to collapse.
They're
now.
not going to collapse.
No, they're not.
I've watched them today. Watch the Cubbies play them this afternoon
Yeah.
at 2:00.
Oh, yeah.
I watched that game, and man, I said, just wait a minute. I'm sitting in myself, talking to myself. Just wait a minute. They're going to hit It's 1-0. The Cubbies are winning, and then all of a sudden, one hits a home run, hits a base hit. Once they start, you won't stop them, and that's exactly what they do.
No, I know, man. They're trouble for us Dodger fans this year. They're big trouble. So
Well,
no, they came out of nowhere. Nobody expected them to be good like this, but they sure are.
they're due to get there again. But what we have here, you're a Dodger fan or you're a Giant fan, we're still in the West. You understand?
That's right. Yeah.
So we're still in. We also got Oakland. That's also in there. So we've got at least two of them at least going to be in the playoffs. One win division, possibly, the other wild card.
If the Devil had a team, I'd root for it against the Astros after the way they cheated and got to keep their World Series flag and everything in 2017.
Did they?
In the old days, they would have took the series away and said no winner this year. Altuve should have had his MVP award taken away and given to the runner-up, but they let all those guys keep all of their status. They should have been.
They should have
grabbed
them.
Some retribution for what they were doing.
I don't get that. That's crazy.
That's another question we gotta call up on the
it's kind of
those people and ask that question. Why will you have?
I think it was a PR thing because remember they had a big storm in Houston, so it was all Houston strong. It's almost like a fix was in or something. And it's funny because I was talking to a baseball fan that I work with through that World Series, and not just because I'm a Dodger fan. I was saying, there's some fishy stuff going on here. I can't put my finger on it. And, there was some, and sure enough, 2 years later, my friend goes, man, you were right. Yeah, they just found out the Astros were cheating and everything. I said, I couldn't tell what was wrong, but I knew something was going wrong in that series.
I'm surprised, though. I'm really surprised they took it away from him. I'm surprised they should have.
Yeah, they
should have took him away from him.
Yeah.
They should have taken away from him and have a new
that wasn't
series
a minor thing, what they were doing.
away from them. I mean, that's bad word of sport. That is not the way to have fairly nice rank of sport. Because after everybody plays, they always shake their hands.
Over your ballpark, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
Never mind the flag. Don't even give them the trophy. No. I think the whole thing should have been gone out of them and said, "Hey,
but you know what I say? Let them keep the rings because that's shameful. Then when they show their kids and grandkids their rings, they got to explain why they're not in the." Not in the book for winning the series.
That's
rings, but no flag, no trophy.
Exactly. I was going to say, keep the rings for your little guys, but you're not going to get these other
how
things.
Shameful you are.
Yeah.
I mean,
man.
I don't follow baseball enough to know, like, is there like a real stigma among general fans with Houston now because of that? Does everybody hate them? Are they the hated team now, Ed, or what's going on?
A lot of them do, man. They go to ballparks and they get jeered, and people throw like a trash can. I guess they have some sort of inflatable trash can, because that's how they tipped off the hitter what's coming is beat on a trash can. So people throw these inflatable trash cans and they bring signs. And, of course, when they play the Dodgers, man, I mean, they're lucky to get out of town alive, I think everybody generally hates them.
Oh, they're not because they're an American League team, aren't they?
American League team. They're with the Angels. They're with the Angels.
Well, I'll just say that they're lucky that they're not national and have to play in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, that's another
Philadelphia
team.
Yeah, they would have their way with
Phillies. Philadelphia team and the Eagles. Oh man. That would be the stadium where everything, not just bologna sandwiches or food, everything be thrown on the field. They would do that. That's kind of fans they are.
Oh yeah,
that's what they do.
Yeah, Philadelphia, one of the major cities that actually has jails built into their professional sports stadiums, right?
Yeah.
Need them.
Yeah.
That's great.
Kidding.
Yeah.
Look it up. But you know you have another call.
Oh, we got another
really?
caller. Let's see, number 2.
Yeah,
Hold on there, Ed, if you could.
I'm hanging.
Who?
Awesome. Hanging.
Who is on the line and what's your name and where you from? I got the names missed. That's number 2.
James, and I'm from the Midwest. Play a little AAA baseball.
Jimmy James. All right. So
Jimmy James, you're back on this week. The second person that's on. That's my second caller that's on from last week. I know you were on last week.
And you guys know that Jimmy James is a descendant of the outlaw Jesse James. And
Oh,
Frank
yes,
James.
that's right. Jesse
Right, Jimmy?
James. Right, Jimmy?
Oh, yeah,
direct line.
Direct.
Yeah, he's from that.
Oh.
I think that's fascinating because I have an interest in the Old West, so I think that's a fascinating thing there.
that is cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting, Jimmy. I'll have to hear that story sometime.
Okay, so what's been up with
Yeah.
you, Jimmy? So, how you been this week?
I've been doing all right. Kind of rainy weather all week, so I just.
So you had rain. Oh, you got rain. We didn't have a drop of rain. I'm there yelling for rain, and we going single rain. You're getting a lot of the rain. It's pretty good. Oh.
Yeah, we don't have much
Yeah,
of
we
that.
were earlier in the.
Oh. So what? So what?
Are you in an area where it's experiencing the floods, Jimmy? Or that the floods. You're not in anything like that, are you?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
So
Nothing bad.
you're up somewhere. You're up at like a hill.
Storm.
You must be up on a hill or high up. No?
What saves us is we got a lot of trees
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
here in Michigan.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. You're Michigan.
We got.
Now, that's good. Oh, now, Jimmy, I had promised that I had some Jimmy news for you, so I'll
Jimmy
let
news?
you know that. Yeah, and earlier on, I said that in the Ochili.com chat.
All right.
And that would be Jimmy James. Tonight, I had a Jimmy John's sandwich with gluten-free bread. Isn't that exciting?
Oh, my favorite.
Not bad, right?
Does it have sprouts?
No, wait, man. This is not Jimmy John. This is Jimmy James, Aaron.
I know it's Jimmy James,
I know.
but
I
his
said-
brother's Jimmy Johns. That's what he's trying to tell him.
Yeah,
I know. I'm just goofing.
Oh, yeah.
I just thought it was, I don't know, I just couldn't help myself on that one.
Aaron again proves that he's never had a real sandwich. I gotta tell you.
That must have been his first. I believe me, that was his first hoagie sandwich with gluten, with no gluten.
No, it didn't have gluten in it.
Didn't have gluten in it. Now, he's eating
Had
this
to be careful.
stuff with this gluten stuff that I was trying to investigate, but now everybody else.
Oh yeah, you got a gluten intolerance, Aaron, or something like that?
I'm just I'm testing out the gluten-free diet. I'm trying to do an elimination diet to figure out if any foods are bothering my eczema, because my eczema has been horrible the past couple months.
Yeah. Food can. Yeah, I used to get gout pretty bad, pretty regular.
God, I had that too.
It kind of by accident, I quit drinking beer and I don't eat as much red meat, and I haven't had gout for a few years. So, and I read up on the medication they give you for gout, and it sounds like some, pretty nasty effects. I don't call them side effects, but nasty effects. But with my diet, I've controlled the gout.
So there you
Good
go.
for you. Good.
It's not. That's a worthwhile thing to check out if diet can help you with something for sure.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. We've been, my sister been trying to get him to go to the thing and get a blood test. Yeah, finally
yeah.
gets one.
That's forthcoming too, so we'll see.
We'll see what
that has to
happens.
say. But for now, I'm doing a gluten-free thing. I've stopped eating eggs because people with eczema are very likely to have egg allergies, and there's a couple other
You're
things.
not eating eggs?
Yeah, I stopped recently eating eggs because I do love them. I love gluten too. Believe me, I would have preferred having a gluten-infused
Just eat
bread
it straight
tonight.
from the jar, or what? What do you mean?
Yeah, I eat gluten chips. They're called gluten chips. They're made by one of the less. They came straight out of Hanover, Pennsylvania, as all good snack foods do. Made by.
Interesting.
They're excellent. You should try them sometime. But I'm not eating them now, obviously, so I have to cut back on that. Unfortunately, sad. Jimmy,
Yeah, amazing how our food can be our medicine, or vice versa, if we're not careful.
It can. But I'm going to wheel this back to Jimmy. Jimmy, do you enjoy gluten yourself? Do you like gluten?
Do you like gluten?
I don't really know what it is, but
Exactly
I know that
my
there must not be
point.
much of it around anymore because everything I eat says it's gluten-free, so I guess I don't have to worry about it no more.
Gluten is, they say it's flour. Gluten-free, gluten is
it's a
flour.
constituent of wheat. It's
wheat.
one of the things that they have in wheat.
Right.
I believe.
Yeah. So
yeah. Creative accents.
And I think it's kind of different than the old.
Well, it's different. Well, I was just gonna say, Creative Accents is saying gluten is no bueno, so he's against gluten. It sounds like
he's against it too.
Sounds like Creative Accents doesn't like it too much.
Well, it's getting enough.
I think the genetically modified wheat has more of it than the more natural wheat did, because I have some actual wheat that I get that is never been hybridized even naturally. It comes from Italy, and it. I've talked to you about it before, but it has like a fourth of the gluten in it than the genetically modified stuff does.
Dang.
And so it's a lot less problem for people who want to make bread and use wheat flour, you know?
Okay. Yeah, man, that sounds good. Man, it sounds like a good alternative there. Right. Yeah, I would like to be making the homemade stuff and all that, and getting the good sourced wheat like that. That's not the GMOs.
Yeah.
It's all about what you eat.
Yeah, check out Jovial. That's the name of the company. They sell it.
Jovial. Okay.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Jovial. Yeah, I'll try to email. I never emailed you, but I'll try to email you some info, because they have good products. I've been eating it for 2-3 years now.
Yeah, when Ed's sending an email, when
pasta.
Pasta, yeah.
Oh, pasta. Oh.
Now I'll eat their pasta because it's made from the good wheat that they grow and sell. So I've never had a problem with it or anything.
Yeah, but it's serious when Ed says he'll send an email, Uncle. He does not typically do that. Usually it's the postcard, it's the letter.
Don't know how else.
Well, you know what he's trying to do. I know what he's trying to do. When you get that test, that final test, and if it is what you think it is, he's giving you a diet.
Oh, okay, good.
I know what Ed is going to do. That's what he's thinking.
A nice meal plan, maybe.
Yeah.
I like that.
And now you get this healthier stuff.
Food for if it'll help. You know?
Yeah. I know.
I'm always up for that. I'm always up for being
and
healthy.
Then again, maybe I can get Mom to print it out, and I'll just mail it too. We'll see.
Yeah.
Now, Creative Accents is asking, are you guys doing dollar beer review tonight? Well,
that's the sidekick.
Tell him
we haven't seen it come from the dollar store, man.
Well,
I'm telling you,
well,
we haven't been checking. Oh well,
Uncle, you know what beer? You know what
dollar store place?
I know the dollar store, yeah. But guess what beer has in it?
Gluten too.
Gluten, that's right.
I know.
Oh man, yeah, Uncle.
Well,
can't do it.
No, I tell you, I tell you something, fella. I don't think we're gonna have the contest much more.
Well,
we know we got the gluten problem.
Whoa! You can get some different drinks. You know, it doesn't always have to be beer. And an occasional beer. I drank 6 beers in 6 days when I was off last month, and I went for a walk before work. I could feel a tinge in the joint literally a tinge in the joint
What does
where
that-
the gout comes, but it didn't get full blown or anything. But I drink an occasional beer, and I eat beef, but so just occasionally isn't going to be like flare up your eczema or anything. I don't think.
No, I could drink a beer.
That's
here,
how
for
I
sure.
do it. That's how I do it. But I have these other drinks that we got. It's a liquor, 5% liquor, fruit kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Still have
Dude,
you
those
up in there.
won't have it, so we could do
So
those.
you remember when you guys reviewed the tomato juice beer? I'm going to call you guys out. I don't know if I can send it in the mail or what, but I think you guys need to take it a step further over the line and do a review of the Clamato,
Oh yeah.
the clam juice and the tomato juice in the beer.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have
So,
that for
I'm
maybe
waiting for
New
that
Year's
review.
Revolution.
We could do that.
Maybe get that for New Year's Revolution, you.
I'll bet I
Oh
would
no,
like
you
that.
don't want to ruin your New Year's with that.
What was that?
It sounds good to me. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have that. It sounds pretty good.
You're having-
Clam juice and tomato juice in the beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sign me up. Sign me up.
Well, we have to have this testing because
Oh, my
what's
God.
the point?
Maybe just some alcoholic clam juice as a shot. It's good. I like
Yeah.
Well, if we've had these shot glasses,
Yeah.
and when they shoot the shot glasses, we can test on shot glasses faster than we can take these regular beers that we have to test beers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That.
So we
It's
should
quick.
bring the drop glasses that I got a load of downstairs. That might use for them from now on. I think.
Got a few shot glasses down there in the cabinet. We're
Yeah.
ready to go.
I
Good to
think
go.
that's what I'm gonna do from now on, though. Use those. I'm gonna ask them, bring them up. Bring the guns what you want to use, but those little small ones. That's all I've been seeing them doing. In the movie that I've been watching is
I'm
drinking.
moving more toward the shot glass drinks in
Yeah,
lieu
yeah.
of beers. So
Right,
I'm
so
doing just fine. Don't worry
Just
about it.
bring them up.
Maybe you guys should start doing some tequila reviews, man. I know Aaron
Oh,
likes tequila.
yes,
You like tequila, Uncle?
Yeah, tequila.
Yeah.
You like it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'll be in on that.
Yeah. Good
Well,
stuff.
where could we find those though?
Lots of places.
Not in a dollar store.
Well, unfortunately, no. I
Can't
wish.
get 'em in the
I
dollar
wish.
store.
Oh my gosh, that would be. Cool.
I mean, if we found them in the dollar store, believe me, he'd be running down there and getting
Oh,
them.
no.
I mean,
Get every
we'll
single
have them
one of
loaded
them.
up.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that, he'd have them loaded up.
That'd be good.
Loaded up for the New Year Revolution game.
Yeah.
I mean,
You ever try any Lunazol? Lunazol, or however it is? It's like that's a good tequila, and it's pretty moderately priced. Lunazol, like Luna. Azul or something. I'm probably saying it wrong. That's a pretty good 100% agave,
Oh, yeah,
moderately
agave.
priced tequila. So
We
try
had-
out there.
We had agave taste.
Oh yeah, it's got to be a
Blanco or
It's
the Gold,
agave.
they're both good.
It's agave.
If it's not 100% agave, it's not worth anything.
Yeah,
Just
right.
stay away from it. But,
Don't bother with any of that. No, this is 100% agave, and it's a pretty moderately priced, and it's pretty tasty. I just recently tried the Gold, but I tend to like the Blancos better. You taste more of that raw agave root than you do in the Gold ones. But
Yeah.
the Gold ones are more mellow, too. So
Yeah. I like the gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
So gold, I like them both. I don't know. I tend to kind of go toward the
Yeah, me
gold.
too.
But,
What we've got on here, I'd like to touch you know, though. We got each Public Show shirts on tonight.
oh, there we go. Yeah, we're wearing them.
We're wearing them, of course.
Oh, cool.
And now,
Yeah.
I've got my Age of Transitions shirt on.
Okay,
Uncle's
right.
got Uncle.
I figured I'd put it on since I saw
Those
him.
are shirts I've got.
Cranberry juice.
Oh, good. Yeah. Cranberry juice.
Oh, yeah, cranberry
Yeah,
juice.
Jimmy's wondering if we drink cranberry juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
it. I
man,
love
drink
it.
cranberry
It's great.
juice. We put that in the mix.
That stuff is out.
Well,
That stuff is
What,
where
what
to go.
Jimmy? What drink are you making, man?
Cranberry juice.
cranberry
That stuff
juice.
gets rid of gout.
Oh, it does. Really?
I know a guy that when he drinks cranberry juice. He
Oh,
gets
yeah,
rid
yeah.
of it every.
Tart cherry juice is one of my things that when I've had gout, I was drinking the tart cherry juice is good for it too.
Does that
The
brings
dark red
it?
cherry juice.
That brings it to you?
Oh helps, I guess. Yeah, I can.
Oh,
see,
it helps
I can
you.
see it helping. And with the cranberry juice, they have the popular cranberry juice cocktail with the sweetener, but then they have like the regular cranberry juice.
I have
that doesn't have all the sweeteners in it. That would be the
you
healthier
don't
way
want
to go.
those. You want the pressed stuff. You don't want concentrate stuff. You want to get the actually squeezed juice, not the stuff made from concentrate, because then you're getting a bunch of sugar and crap too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, you do ocean spray, it'll probably make it 10 times worse.
10 times worse.
Yeah, it probably would, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to pay more to get the not concentrate cherry juice because, that's what works. The other stuff doesn't work. And like Jimmy says, it probably makes it worse.
Yeah, I get the good stuff. Got to get the good stuff. Yeah. So do you drink much cranberry juice, Jimmy?
Not a whole lot. I don't drink a whole lot of juice other than some orange juice and occasional cranberry juice.
The best orange juice is off the trees.
Oh, yes.
I mean, when they start...
Cranberry is supposed to be good for something else, too.
Yeah. I think
I can't think what. Well, there's something else cranberry juice is supposed to be really good for.
I want to say cranberries generally
Kidneys.
Kidneys?
The kidneys.
Oh, yeah, I think kidneys. That's
Kidneys.
right.
Yeah.
I think they're
Kidney stones.
Yeah.
kidney stones.
Kidney stone. Oh.
And bladder infections as well.
Oh,
That means she should have had cranberry juice.
Mm-hmm.
Your wife should have had cranberry juice.
Yeah, well, maybe. I mean, I want to say people call it a superfood, the cranberry. I think it falls in that category. I mean, they call a lot of stuff superfoods, everything except for gluten.
Yeah.
But
It kind of supports a lot of different aspects of your, your metabolism or something, maybe. Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Your system.
I don't know the particulars of it.
They say that blueberries are that way too, I've heard.
Oh, yeah. They're supposed to be very good. I've also heard with blueberries, though, you want to be careful to get the organic ones because they're one of the fruits that soak up the toxins from all the poisons they spray on plants more so than others. So.
Yeah, a lot of things are like that.
Yeah.
Same with the leafy greens, man. Like kale and that stuff's like really good for you. But if you don't get the organic stuff, they tend to transmit a lot of the crappy fertilizers and the rest of it to you, I guess.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. That should be good, and then it's not.
What a hell of a
good.
thing how we have to be so wary of everything we eat. Why isn't it all just organic, huh?
I know.
Why do we even have to differentiate? Who came up with this other garbage? Put it in our store.
This is the problem, Ed. When you go to the grocery store, you don't get organic. You don't get it all because you get the stuff that you're talking about.
It's cheaper.
Not the stuff that we get, like, say, example, like, every year I go out to the, when it grows up the trees for the oranges, I'll grab some oranges in the bag, load them up, juice them out. Use that arm and exercise, man. And exercise. Instead of going to the grocery store and pouring it in a jar. Do some exercise. Squeeze them things.
Well,
and
you
then
guys live in California, right? I mean,
yeah. But I mean, that's
step out your door and be able to pick oranges anywhere down
well, wherever. Let's say if you're somewhere that you can pick them, that's not the same.
I mean, California is famous for orange. I mean, where did you guys used to live?
I lived in.
Remember where you lived before?
Florida.
Florida also oranges. Yeah.
Oranges there too. I mean, but there wasn't orange to walk to in Florida.
Yeah, you didn't have the orange groves around where you lived.
No,
like they are
like,
here.
Like here, if I
everywhere.
walk to these, I could just walk to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
You guys used to live in Orange.
Yeah, in Orange, the city of Orange.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
That orange.
City of
Oh,
Orange.
yeah, we did get some from that orange.
Yep.
I went around and picked up with Joseph.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. And Orange used to be a lot like Riverside is now with the orange groves everywhere.
Yeah.
It's more built up suburban sprawl style now, but there's still lots of orange trees everywhere, obviously. But yeah, that's cool.
Oh, yeah, man.
Is Orange
Head
right
out
north
and pick 'em.
of... Is Orange County right north or south of Ventura?
It's south of Ventura.
That's
Yeah. Ventura County is up north along the coast there. You come down I want to say Ventura's the next one to the north along the coast of LA County. Then you're in LA County. And then Orange County is south of that, southeast of that. And Orange County, I want to say it's, if not one of the smallest, it's, I think, if not the smallest, it's one of the smallest counties in all of California, Orange County. And it's still huge. But they're all gigantic out here, but it's one of the smaller ones. So,
yeah, people in Texas think that everything's big there, man. I think California's bigger yet, man.
In certain respects, yeah.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah,
You got them. You got the Sports World. If you want to watch a Sports World program, what? Look how many teams.
All the best teams are right there in California. Man.
Exactly my point. Look at all the teams. I mean, you have basketball,
Dodgers, Giants, Angels, A's, Padres, just in baseball.
Exactly. You got that many players. Counting that and also counting basketball, you got the same. Oh, almost the same. Again, maybe two, but
like all anybody does in California is go to sports games, man.
Well, yeah, they do.
You can spend all your time doing it, yeah, if you're able to.
Yeah,
definitely.
Well, this weekend it's going to be.
It's inequity.
Oh,
It's inequity.
Rams.
Stuck with the Detroit Lions.
You got the Tigers too, man.
Oh, we got the Rams. We got the Rams this Sunday over the Bears.
Rams over the Bears. Oh, yeah,
This
Rams
Sunday.
are playing the Bears this Sunday. That's right.
Sunday night starts them.
That's both of
And
those
that
teams' first
place,
game.
I heard, is going to be packed. You won't be able to get a ticket.
The new stadium.
The new stadium. That's going to be packed.
So-
Now, since we got all the fans back, oh, man, I don't think that Chicago's going to even have a chance
Well,
with all this commotion.
yeah, it's going to be tough. Yeah, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. This is the first time they've been able to fill it because of it opened during COVID, and so now they're able to fill it up, and I'm sure it's going to be filled. Yeah,
it's going to be packed house.
People have been excited about getting in there and watching the Rams and the Chargers.
And
but
the Chargers
definitely, I would
in
say
there,
the
too.
Rams more so than the Chargers. People are excited about.
Well, the Chargers are on the road. I forget who they're playing now. But they're on the road for this Sunday.
Yeah, I can't remember. It's an interesting team, but I can't recall. Yeah. So, we got football coming in. We got baseball coming into the postseason.
Yeah, postseason's coming close.
All sorts of different sports moves happening.
And I do want to see a hockey game this coming year.
We should watch one.
I want to go a live one in Orange. Go to the Ducks.
The Ducks. Yeah,
I got to see a live one.
That'd be good.
I would like to. That's coming year. Mm-hmm. This coming year.
Got a lot on our plate here. A lot to do.
Yeah.
Lots.
And that,
well,
did they shut down like their version of like AAA hockey or something? Because there used to be like these little hockey teams. Well, not little. They were men playing hockey. Now they're gone.
There's a lot of
like farm clubs for hockey.
yeah,
there's a lot of those out here.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out.
There's a ton of those teams. I know Ontario has a team. I think the Ontario Reign it's called. Where else has them? They're all over like the Inland Empire. That's the only one, the Ontario team I can think of.
They do.
But there's a few of those. This would be cool to go to as well. Yeah,
they do. Oh,
yeah. The lesser division under the NHL. There's a bunch of those.
Go one under the NFL. The L, whatever it is, and go to one of them.
You don't really think of.
Then climb yourself up to it.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, that's how we'll have to do it then.
You do hockey.
You don't really think of hockey down there in the desert where you guys are at. You know, you guys are in the middle of the desert. You don't think, oh yeah, hockey in Riverside. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, no, not Riverside itself.
Well,
no. But in Orange, they got them.
Well, there's actually a hockey or an ice skating rink just down the road here from us. And I know that Olympic athlete.
Wait a minute, is that the
Los
Angeles?
No, it's in Riverside.
No, wait a minute. It's
you just got to build the rink.
Kings. Los Angeles
Kings. Yeah,
like Los Angeles Kings in here. You're right. That's them. That's right. I saw that.
Yeah, you got the Kings, you got the Ducks, and then you've got a multitude of those the smaller leagues, whatever they are.
Yeah.
I can't remember all the teams other than the Ontario Reign, but I do know there are a lot of them.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of hockey being played out here. A lot of figure skating being done right here in Riverside. You just got to know the place to do it. It's not outdoors, I can tell you that much.
Well,
got to go inside for that.
I mean, there's a bunch of buildings around.
Yeah,
Just
I would
go
think
to
so.
the buildings, into the buildings. Well,
Ain't that
Well, they
where
could do
Archie
roller
and
hockey.
Jughead
yeah,
live?
that too.
Wait, what was that, Jimmy? What?
Roller hockey. What? What that,
You
Jimmy?
guys live where Archie and Jughead live? Ain't that the Riverside?
Riverdale. Yeah, we do.
No,
yeah,
it's
Riverdale.
not.
I've heard that joke before.
Oh, man.
No, Gates.
I
It's
got
a lot of
thrown out
hills.
of
A lot of hills here, though.
Riverdale.
Where we
You guys
live.
ever get out to the Salton Sea?
Not yet. I need to. I really want to go out there.
What's that?
Salvation Mountain and all that stuff going on. What do you know of all that, Ed?
Yeah, what do you know?
Well, when I was little, my mom, I'm talking when I was a small child in the 60s, was when they were trying to promote it as like the Las Vegas of California and stuff.
Oh, wow.
And I remember we were at the beach. We would just go to the beach. We didn't go to any of the clubs. My mom we would go up there and, I'd go out, swim in the water, and she'd put her towel out and sunbathe. But now
Good.
it's really sort of gone downhill. And there's a fascinating film. Oh, man. The Friends of Dean Martinez, the band, does the soundtrack to this film. And I can't say the name of it's a documentary. Really well done. And there's a bunch of stuff out there that you can watch about the Salton Sea. But it's really a whole fascinating thing, the Salton Sea, to look into. And
yeah, you're right. It was a tourist destination. They built it up, and a lot of stuff that they built is there, and it's quite literally disintegrated due to, I believe, the salt content from
right. And
so it's like this wreckage. It's this ruins of what was once a tourist spot, and people go out there and take very cool photos.
And how it came to be, how it even came to exist, is fascinating too. It's just a whole crazy water mismanagement mistake, and it's a fascinating story, that whole place.
Yeah.
And it seems like something for you that you would be interested in.
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. I've been meaning to go out there. We'll have to take a trip out there. Maybe we can do some camping out in the area, stop by again, Salvation Mountain and all that. People live out there. There is a commune of sorts of people living out there. So that's interesting in and of itself. But yeah, it's quite the wasteland now, and it's hot desert.
It's a wasteland. It's like almost a ghost town, but yet people are still living out there.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's a lot of meth production and stuff going on, and that kind of thing too.
Sure. Oh yeah. It's
But,
a desert. Yeah.
There is there is only
It's
one.
an amazing. It's just an amazing story, the Salton Sea.
There's
We'll have to
only
go, Uncle.
there's only one
I thought they
problem.
left there.
But there's only one problem with this stuff. It's a hell of a time trying to get things built.
Oh yeah.
Hell
yeah.
of a time.
Let's not.
yeah.
We won't
I
build
don't
anything
know
out
to get
there,
into
Uncle.
that. When I get into that, I'm just like telling
Oh
you.
yeah,
to
I was
explain.
going to ask how's things going at the UFO cult compound.
It's
at
a
Landers,
Coke
man.
Pow Pound
It's the never-ending
program.
Yeah. We'll let you know when we know more. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's an ongoing thing. We'll see. But Uncle and I do
I'm
have
pretty
some.
sure, Uncle, that Aaron.
But
Oh, go ahead.
No. I was just saying we have plans to go out near the area and do some camping trips up in Johnson Valley and stuff here soon. So we got that going for us.
we
So we'll be
only
in the
can go
area.
for the trips.
But yeah,
I get up there.
Offered me an elder.
I get out there and I'll get frustrated. Time I go near a desert now. Since they've been having problems with this.
Uncle, that's the
I know.
opposite idea of what the desert's supposed to be. You're supposed to go out there.
Opposite?
You're supposed to go out there and look at the vast expanse of seemingly what's nothing and let it clear your mind.
What
So-
were you about to ask, Jimmy? Jimmy was going to ask.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's
go
up,
ahead,
Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Oh yeah, I was wondering, didn't they leave that lake because it's like poisonous or something?
I
Poison.
think that
You're
may be.
poison.
I think
What-
that may be correct. I don't know. I don't know all the details of that,
Yeah.
What's
but I wouldn't
poison?
be surprised if that were the case.
Yeah, you don't want to be drinking out of there, I don't think,
No. You can't.
No.
You can't.
Poison. What?
and not even eating the fish.
Oh, you mean the...
In the Salton Sea. Yeah.
the salt.
We're
That's
back
the-
on the Salton Sea here.
Yeah, that's down in the low desert, Uncle.
I haven't even seen that.
Yeah,
Where
that's
was
the
that?
low desert area.
I haven't been there.
Yeah,
Don't know
no,
what the heck
I
you're
haven't
talking
either.
about.
We need to go out there. Like I'm saying, we'll go out there. Maybe we'll do out camp in the countryside or something and take in the sights. Maybe see that commune and
Yeah,
whatnot.
get some pictures and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And we'll
make a whole
Instagram it.
video out of it.
Yeah.
You might
on
you
Instagram.
might decide to move your UFO cult compound out there once you get there and see it.
Now that's a
If
whole
it's
diff-
worthy.
If it's worthy and if he's up for it.
Yeah. We'll
I
see.
mean, because right now,
Yeah.
we're not even thinking about
I'm
either
not
of
worried.
these
I'm not
right
worried
now.
about it, Uncle. Don't worry about it.
We
We're
got
all
a
good.
house problem side here that not even
No
worried
worries.
about, and this room, over here.
But we're getting toward the end of the show here, so I think we're gonna
I
have
know
to
we
say,
were. I told you we do
Oh,
it.
man.
Kill the
Getting
show
toward the
when I
end.
have all these guys.
yeah, we're gonna have to say goodbye. But how
we're
about
ending the
before either of you go,
Yeah.
you can give shout outs.
Yeah, go ahead and
Ed, do you have any
shout-out.
shout outs you want
Ed,
to
wanna give a
give
shout-out?
before you go?
Well, I'll go. I definitely, and I know Jimmy will be in on this with me. I want to shout out to that Rocket Pack man. Yeah, I'd like to hear some more news about that, but shout out to that guy. And I kind of theorized that, Uncle, what do you think? That Jetpack man, could that be your
Man.
sidekick? You think he's sneaking out and doing that?
I
Yeah,
don't
Jetpack
know.
man. I think Aaron might be the one flying around out there.
Well, he needs something to fly with a parachute. I don't know. How do you get him up in the air? You got to use him up in the air. You have to get him on a parachute first, don't you?
Well,
to bring
you
it
go
down.
up on, the jetpack takes you up.
Dumb
You go up on the
jetpack.
jetpack and then pull the string on the chute and come down.
There we
Oh,
go.
it'd be like one of
Yeah, I'll
these
say
things.
shout
up
out
and
to
down.
Jetpack man. That's my shout out.
All right, take care, Ed. Thanks for
Thank you.
calling.
No,
Great to talk
Thanks
to
for
you, as
calling.
Yeah.
always.
Yeah, good to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
All righty.
Good evening, Jimmy.
Jimmy,
who
you're
you
up. Number 2.
give us a shout out.
Shout out.
All right, shout out to Sirhan. I hope you get your parole.
All right.
Oh, there is
Sirhan,
somebody.
Sirhan, Uncle. All
I
right.
forgot to ask what's his name about. Did he get my tattoo tonight? I forgot.
Oh,
I meant
Cooley,
to-
yeah.
Cooley. I meant to
Creative
ask him.
Accents was mentioning that in the chat room, actually, yeah.
He was.
All
I
right,
don't
Jimmy.
know
Well,
either.
thanks for being here. It's great to talk to you as always.
Yeah. I'm to talk. Very nice to talk.
Have a good week.
Yep.
You
we'll
too.
talk to you again.
Yeah.
All right. So, Uncle, yeah, this is the end of the show.
Well, this is the end of the show, and appreciate shout out to the fellows that called, and everything else. You know who you are.
Yeah, shout outs to you. I see somebody on YouTube watching the stream right now called I'm Rick. They're asking, is this a sports podcast?
Sports podcast.
No, not.
Oh, unless
no,
you
it's not.
unless you want to talk sports, the people.
It could be. It could be. a
If they
sports
want to talk
podcast.
sports, welcome to.
I was gonna say no, but then now I'm starting to change my mind.
No,
So I'm
it's
starting to
if
lean
they
over to
wanted
yes.
to talk.
Uh-huh.
If these people wanted to talk,
Yeah.
they can talk it. I say
Well,
this.
For I Am Rick there on YouTube, it's real simple. The callers make the show happen. When they call in, they can bring up all kinds of stuff. And if Uncle wants to talk about it,
Bring them
that's-
in. Bring them up. I'll talk to. They bring them
Yeah.
in. I mean, yeah. Like I said, I bring up anybody that's interested to want to have a talk for a Friday night.
could be sports, could be food, could be movies, could be TV, could be what happened in Uncle's day, could be anything.
Yeah, right. Exactly. And whoever this person is, what you were saying?
What I was saying? Yes.
Sidekick, you were saying you had somebody on the line.
Oh yeah. We had a guest in the previous hour. Yes. Yeah, Daniel Pinchbeck. Shout out. There we go. That was a guest in the previous hour. Listen to that episode of the Age of Transitions. Shout out to everybody in the chat rooms and to I'm Rick. I haven't seen your name there, so thank you for being here tonight on YouTube. That's exciting. Yeah, shout out to everybody listening, watching live. Great to have you. I mentioned in the previous show, I haven't yet heard that there's new bookshop.org affiliate link. So if you're ever thinking about buying books, anybody, go to unclethepodcast.com, and the affiliate link is there. You click through it, and then we'll get a little kickback of money whenever you buy a book through that. So I'm excited about that, Uncle.
Is that something new we're
It's a
doing?
new thing I set up. I'm very pleased with it.
You're setting them up. I'm not saying anything. I don't even know what
Sam
he's
Rick still on the YouTube chat there?
He hasn't put in anything new after that initial post, so maybe all I can say is maybe. It's hard to say. All
right. Well, look at it this way. For those of you that are lurkers, for those of you that are new to the show, you can become part of the street team. Here's my shout out by sending an email at one of the websites. Go ahead, let us know. We'll send you out business cards, stickers, all kinds of stuff like this. All of us do it. You can do it at Ocelli.com if you want to, info@Ocelli.com, or I know Aaron's got an email address that he'll be more than happy to include you on his mailing list as well.
Yeah. Franz at theageoftransitions.com. Yeah, so any emails are good.
Any emails goes to him, though. They come, if they're going to put them on mine and his goes together.
Stickers. We can send you stickers. We've got
box.
Uncle the Podcast
That's
business
what
cards.
is what I was saying.
Be part of the fun. So just let us know if you want some of those.
Yeah.
I can send some out to you. How about that?
Yeah.
I was thinking if we got some new or, just somebody stumbled across the show, you can be part of the show by either calling in, being part of the street team, spreading the word about the podcast, all that. This is audience participation. So there you go. Now I'm going to shut up and let you guys close out the show.
Thank you, Chuck. Yeah,
Thank you,
absolutely. Yeah, so do send us a message. We have all sorts of cool stuff if you're so interested, and we're happy to have you. It's glad to have you as part of this broadcast. Of course, the website is unclethepodcast.com. It's at Uncle Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. Uncle, bring us home.
There's our show. 239 is ended. Bye-bye. Who do we have